Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves some new Dragons Rising Season 3 footage brought to us by several new promo clips for Dragons Rising Season 3. Of course, these clips are uploaded on a Finnish streaming service from what I can see. It's basically their version of a preview or whatever for the episodes, so keep that in mind. These are official previews, even if they don't come from Lego, they still come from a streaming service. So keep that in mind. Now we do have, like I said, several new clips. Altogether, these clips make for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds of new footage. So quite a few things to talk about here, especially later on, which, we've got a lot to talk about regarding whatever this transaction is. But first, let's start with the first clip here. So it opens with Rox using a prismatic blade. I guess she cut Thunderfang, or at least one of the chains. By the way, again, because this is a Finnish preview, none of these previews are in English, so I know very little of the translations as well, so I will talk about that when the time comes, but definitely not in English. But anyway, Rox presumably cuts one of Thunderfang's chains. He roars, good for him. Then we cut to the City of Temples, where Roby is just kind of messing around in the museum with the guards. I have no idea what he's doing here. He comes across the elemental cup, kind of admires it for a second, and that's pretty much all that goes on in that clip. Wonderful. Then we cut to this one. This is from a different episode, I imagine. Arin actually gave his Lloyd plushie to this kid. So again, this could be a way of Arin letting go of Lloyd. Maybe he recognizes that someone else needs the hope of Lloyd a lot more than he does. It's hard to say. Also, there's a dog here, same dog that Cole turned into. Speaking of reused assets, is this actually Euphrasia or just someone else? Because she uses the same hair, same face as Euphrasia from what I can remember. But obviously I don't think this is Euphrasia. Maybe her twin from across the merged lands. It kind of looks like Arin is still in the first realm, perhaps here. Maybe these people's house just got transported to the first realm. Would not be surprised. The merge did all kinds of crazy stuff. But that's basically it for that clip. Again, a lot of these clips are new, but they don't really show much. So, again, gonna be... there's still a lot to talk about, but at the same time, there really isn't for some of these. This clip in particular, we have Lloyd, Sora, and Frack just kind of traveling about here. Frack does have a prismatic blade, worth mentioning there. He's storing it on his back. Seems like Ryu gets wind of something, so, you know, good for Ryu. Lloyd looks confused. I don't blame him. I have no idea what's going on here either. Oh, look at the fireflies. How cute. That's what Ryu was sniffing out. Perfect. Then we cut to this one, which is by far the most interesting new clip out of all of them. So we have Rogue/Jay, obviously enough here. And over here on this side, we have what appears to be either Beatrix or Zeatrix, as you can see right here. If I had to place money on it, I would say probably Zeatrix, just because we have a pretty good understanding of where she is compared to her sister. But still, again, with very little of the translation, essentially, Zeatrix/Beatrix, whoever she is, both want revenge on Lord Ras. So again, this could be either of them. She wants to give Jay/Rogue this entire bag of coins in exchange for going after the Tiger Man. So essentially Jay is kind of like a hitman bounty hunter kind of thing, and Zeatrix here would want Jay to go after Lord Ras. I'm just going to assume this is Zeatrix. That would explain why we see Jay attacking Lord Ras in the trailers and other pieces of promo material. Basically, it's a hit. It's a bounty. Nice zoom in on Jay's new goggles there. I still love that these are actually goggles. I think those look really, really good. Again, could be a hint towards Jay's inventor side returning. Very nice close-up of Jay/Rogue right there. Obviously, a very clear look at him here as well. Looking very similar to how he appears on the Season 3 poster. So, again, very little, I know very little of what's actually being said between the two, aside from the bounty hunter hitman stuff. Next up here, we have this clip, which is a flashback between Sora and her parents in Imperium. Now, it does also cut to this location, which I believe is the crossroads, possibly post merge. As you can see, we have a lot of missing people posters here, probably for people that went missing in the merge, including shiny Mr. Frohickey. Look at that. But yeah, Sora is here, still wearing her Imperium getup. Again, I imagine this is post-merge. You can kind of see a lot of very familiar post-merge species walking around here. So this could be maybe the early days of the Crossroads, could be something else entirely. We know that there will be a Sora flashback this season, probably even a couple, one of which does feature Sora's first time meeting Arin, so that could be where this scene is leading. Then we see Sora messing around with Xanth, admiring Xanth. Dr. LaRoe is here as well. So obviously an Imperium flashback. Then we cut to this one. Again, different episode, different scene. These are kind of just jumping all over the place. Arin confronting everyone. Pretty much everyone, except for Cole. No idea where Cole is. There's been a rumor that Cole will be off exploring somewhere else during the majority of Season 3. Considering he's not here, that might be true. But we do have Zane, Frack, Lloyd, Pixel, Sora, Kai, Ryu, and Nia all confronting Arin. Now, I do know a bit of this translation as well. This could be maybe after the Forbidden 5 fight or whatever, maybe after that whole battle goes down. But essentially, the ninja are trying to plead with Arin to come back. Arin says something along the lines of, no, it's Master Wu's fault. My parents are not here, or something like that. So again, we do have other theories focusing on that as well. What exactly happened to Arin's parents? There are some spoilers as well that I will not talk about in today's video. But either way, Arin is still mad about the merge, his parents going missing, and I don't know what Lloyd says here. Can't imagine Lloyd would say anything super helpful. But again, this could be one of the last episodes of Season 3, Part 1, I imagine. Because this is when everybody meets. This is when the big confrontation goes down. Hooray for that. Then next up here for the last clip, we have this one, which is kind of chaotic. It features a big storm, possibly Thunderfang's storm. Again, this could be maybe after Thunderfang is freed. I mean, we already know that that's coming. If it didn't happen, that would just be weird. Ryu's trying to save some of the ninja here. He dives in. Good for Ryu. He's breaking through some like boulders here. That's awesome. We also have this whole thing. The Kai and Nia Storm Glider thing. I forget the actual name of the set, but Wildfire's driving it, as you can see. She's piloting the mech, which in turn is piloting the big machine, and she actually saves some people, including Arin, which is pretty awesome of Wildfire. Good for her. Arin is very surprised to see Wildfire here. I like that Wildfire is piloting this vehicle primarily in the show. Kind of makes me wish that this was like a dedicated Wildfire vehicle, but I don't think LEGO would be comfortable doing that. So in the meantime, this is pretty much what we get there. But still, Wildfire saving people, including Arin. Maybe that's why Arin's surprised. He's like, oh, we were on opposite sides. And Wildfire's like, yeah, but we're friends, or something like that. You guys know how Ninjago dialogue goes. But overall, that's going to pretty much do it for all of the new clips. Again, even though these are like full-on 30-second clips of the episodes, they don't really show all that much. I think the most interesting stuff is this sequence right here with J/Rogue basically accepting a hit from Zeatrix and or Beatrix. I don't know which one that is. If I had to guess, again, probably Zeatrix. But that is by far the most interesting one of the entire selection. Sure, the one with Arin confronting the ninja, or vice versa. That one is also pretty major, I would say. But I think this one, you know, not having any dialogue, this one is definitely probably the more interesting one of the entire bunch. But with that being said, everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Again, we just have some new clips, new official promos. Again, even if they don't come from LEGO, these are still official promos brought to us by a streaming service that houses Dragons Rising. It would be like if Netflix posted like a trailer or a preview or something like that. Still official, even if it doesn't really come from LEGO directly. So with that being said, everyone, that's going to do it for my thoughts here. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. What exactly do you think of all of these new clips that we talked about in today's video? That's going to pretty much do it for my thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.